Imagine waking up in the dead of night. The person you once loved, the person you trusted, is standing over you. But they are not there with love. They are holding a sharp object. Their intent is not to harm, but to mutilate, to cause the most intimate, devastating, and permanent damage imaginable.
Hello, my dear subscribers and viewers from around the world. Welcome back to Hidden Pains. Today, we are delving into a recent event, tragic and filled with red flags that many overlook in today's intimate relationships.
This is not a scene from a horror movie. This is what authorities allege happened to a man in Toledo, Ohio. A stark, terrifying reminder that the line between love and rage can be vanishingly thin, and that choosing the wrong partner can have consequences far worse than a broken heart. According to multiple news outlets, including TMZ and MSN, in early October 2025, Toledo police began a manhunt for 45-year-old Jeanita Hopings. The allegations are as brutal as they are shocking. Police say Hopings broke into her boyfriend's home. An argument ensued, fueled by suspicions of infidelity. But this was no ordinary argument. It escalated into a vicious, premeditated attack. Authorities state that Jeanita Hopings used a sharp object to attack her boyfriend, specifically targeting his genitals, causing severe, life-altering injuries. Reports state she allegedly cut open his scrotum and removed a testicle. The victim managed to call for help and was rushed to the hospital for emergency surgery. Jeanita Hopings, however, fled the scene. As of now, she remains at large, wanted on serious charges including aggravated burglary and felonious assault. Let's be clear about the facts on screen. The suspect, Jeanita Hopings, 45 years old. The alleged crime, breaking and entering, followed by deliberate genital mutilation. The status, she is a fugitive, a wanted woman. The why in this case, as reported, is a familiar demon, jealousy. But what transforms jealousy from a painful emotion into a violent, mutilating act? The answer almost always lies in the red flags that were missed, ignored, or explained away long before the breaking point. While the violence in this case is extreme, it rarely ever comes completely out of the blue. There is almost always a pattern, a trail of breadcrumbs made up of red flags. Today, we're going to deconstruct this case and look at the 4 critical warning signs that everyone must be aware of in their relationships. The first and most prominent red flag is extreme jealousy and possessiveness. In the Toledo case, the trigger was the suspicion of cheating, but healthy suspicion involves a conversation. Pathological jealousy involves control and accusation. This doesn't start with a break-in. It starts with questions like, who were you texting? It evolves into, why do you need to see your friends? It becomes, you must be cheating because you're 5 minutes late. It's the constant monitoring of your social media, the demand for your passwords, the accusations that you're flirting with a cashier. This type of partner operates on a belief that they own you. Their love is not a gift, it's a cage. Question for you. Has your partner ever made you feel guilty for having a life outside of them? Do you find yourself hiding innocent interactions to avoid a fight? That is not love. That is the first step on a very dangerous path. The second red flag is uncontrolled anger and a vindictive spirit. The nature of this attack is key. This wasn't a slap in the heat of an argument. This was a deliberate, targeted mutilation. The goal was not just to hurt, but to humiliate, to dominate, and to leave a permanent scar. In everyday life, this red flag shows up as a rage that is disproportionate to the situation. They scream over a dirty dish. They threaten to key your car after a disagreement. They talk about destroying an ex. They have a scorched earth policy towards anyone who wrongs them. Pay attention to how your partner talks about other people. Do they seek revenge or resolution? When they are angry with you, is their goal to solve the problem or to punish you? A vindictive partner is a ticking time bomb, because one day you will be the one they feel
has wronged them. The third red flag is boundary violation and escalation. Jeanita Hopings didn't just get angry on the phone. She allegedly went to his house. She didn't just go to his house. She broke in. This is a massive criminal escalation. Before the break-in, there were almost certainly smaller boundary violations. Showing up unannounced constantly. Refusing to leave when asked. Ignoring your no about sex or about a topic of conversation. Going through your personal belongings. A healthy partner respects a no. A dangerous partner sees a no as a challenge. They teach you that your boundaries are meaningless. Each violation they get away with empowers them to take it one step further. From reading your texts, to showing up at your job, to breaking down your door. Remember, if they don't respect the small boundaries, they will never respect the big ones. The fourth and final red flag we'll discuss is the inability to let go. This attack didn't happen during the relationship. Reports indicate it happened after a breakup. This is a critical detail. A healthy person, even a heartbroken one, grieves and moves forward. A dangerous person feels entitled. They operate on an "if I can't have you, no one can" mentality. This shows up as relentless texting and calling after a breakup, threatening suicide if you leave, spreading rumors about you, or, in the worst-case scenario, stalking and violence. A partner who cannot accept rejection is one of the most dangerous partners of all. Leaving them is the highest risk moment. So ask yourself this final crucial question. Is your partner capable of accepting no? Can they handle rejection with grace, or does it unleash the monster? Hearing this can be frightening. It can make you look at your own relationship and wonder, but I want to shift the tone now from fear to empowerment. Because knowledge is power. You are not a passive victim in your life. You have the ability to see these signs and take action to protect your peace and your safety. So, what can you do? Here are 4 actionable steps. First, trust your gut. That feeling in the pit of your stomach, that unease, that voice in your head that says, "This isn't right." It is your greatest protector. We often rationalize it away. We make excuses. Don't. If something feels off, it probably is. Your intuition is processing danger long before your conscious mind catches up. Second, maintain your support system. Isolating you is the abuser's playbook. Fight it. Nurture your friendships. Stay close to your family. Have people you can talk to honestly about your relationship. If your partner discourages this or badmouths your loved ones, see it for what it is, a major red flag. Third, have an exit strategy. If you're in a relationship that feels unsafe, start planning now. This isn't being dramatic, it's being smart. Have a separate secret savings fund. Keep your important documents, passport, ID, bank cards, in a safe, accessible place. Know which friend you can call, no questions asked, know where you can go. And fourth, seek professional help. If you see these red flags early on, or if you're struggling to leave, seek help. Talk to a therapist or counselor. They can provide an objective perspective and tools to navigate the situation. Call a domestic violence hotline. They offer confidential advice and can help you formulate a safety plan. There is no shame in asking for help. It is the bravest thing you can do. Your peace, your safety, and your life are non-negotiable. They are not the price of admission for a relationship. So I leave you with this. Is the person you're with protecting your peace, or are they its greatest threat? If this video helped you, please share it. Share it with a friend, a sister, a brother. You never know who might need to see this today. You could be helping them avoid a dangerous situation. Let's start a conversation in the comments below. What do you think is the most important red flag people should watch for? Thank you for watching. Stay safe and choose wisely.